To integrate AWS Amplify with S3, start by setting up an AWS account and installing the AWS Amplify CLI. The AWS Amplify CLI is a tool that helps you to create and manage AWS Amplify projects. Once installed, configure the CLI by running the command amplify configure. This will prompt you to sign in to your AWS account and create a new IAM user. Next, create a new AWS Amplify project by running the command amplify init. This will set up a new Amplify project in your current directory. Then, install the AWS Amplify S3 package by running the command npm install AWS Amplify or yarn-add AWS Amplify. Now, configure AWS Amplify to use your S3 bucket by running the command amplify add storage. This will prompt you to select the type of storage you want to add. Select S3. You will then be asked to provide the name of your S3 bucket and the region it is located in. After configuring S3, you can use the AWS Amplify S3 API to upload and download files from your S3 bucket. To upload a file, use the put command. For example, amplify S3 put filename.txt. To download a file, use the get command. For example, amplify S3 get filename.txt. Best practices for using AWS Amplify with S3 include using IAM roles to control access to your S3 bucket, using versioning to track changes to your files, and using lifecycle policies to manage the retention of your files. Additionally, you can use AWS Amplify to manage access to your S3 bucket by creating IAM policies that define what actions can be performed on your bucket. You can also use AWS Amplify to monitor and log access to your S3 bucket. This can help you to detect and respond to security incidents. In conclusion, integrating AWS Amplify with S3 is a straightforward process that requires you to set up an AWS Amplify project, install the AWS Amplify S3 package, configure S3, and use the AWS Amplify S3 API to upload and download files. By following best practices and using AWS Amplify to manage access to your S3 bucket, you can securely and efficiently store and retrieve files in the cloud.